Our machines will relieve muscle tension and soreness, reduce pain, improve sleep and circulation, decrease muscle spasms, and increase your range of motion. If you suffer from diabetes, you'll be amazed at what our machines will do for your circulation and how it treats neuropathy. Stress, anxiety, depression, and everyday aches and pains are no match for Jetstream Aqua Massage. Our beds will do more for you in 20 minutes than a traditional 1-hour massage. And at only $1 per minute, we'll save you time and money. Find us on Facebook, Jetstream Aqua Massage. It's not just a massage, it's an experience. Hi listeners, Corey Pinfield with Moxie Media Promotions and Jetstream Aqua Massage. I want to introduce you to my good friend and Aflac agent, Bo Nylene.
Hey, thanks Corey. I wanted to talk to your listeners at Northwest Dirt News really about the 5 key benefits that Aflac provides them. Benefits like Aflac policies are deducted on a pre-tax basis, lowering your taxable income. And when you use your policies, your benefits are tax-free, giving you double savings. When you use your policies, Aflac pays you directly, not the hospital, not your doctor. Aflac pays our policyholders more than any other supplemental carrier in the industry. That's more money in your pocket. Aflac policies are portable. If you switch jobs, you can take it with you, so you're covered when you need it most. Over the lifetime of your policies, Aflac will never raise your premiums.
Bo, you've made some great points. But the selling point for my family was the value we receive for the premium we pay. We couldn't find this value with any other supplemental company.
Right, Corey. For the cost of a cup of coffee a week, you can protect your whole family. Aflac also has policies that cover cancer, short-term disability, and accident, meaning you're covered on and off the job.
So, Bo, you're telling me one of these race drivers out there listening can go out and stick their car on the wall 80 miles an hour and flip it, and they're covered?
Absolutely. Aflac's always there.
For more information about Aflac, contact my Aflac agent, Bo Nylene, at 971-273-8943. That's 971-273-8943. Or you can find his information posted on Moxie Media Promotions Facebook page. Bo knows Aflac.
Now back to Northwest Dirt News from the Jetstream Aqua Massage Studio, live on Spreaker Radio.
Work together. Crazy. All right. Warren is over talking to Casey Vitale, getting driving tips. I'm not real happy about it. He's strutting over here like he's king. Oh, he's running. He sees me on the air. So I saw you over there, Warren. I saw you over there getting driving tips from Casey Vitale. This isn't right, man.
No, I was catching up with you. I was outside. I come inside, and you're with Casey getting insider information, trying to get one up on me.
Not at all.
What?
Not at all. That is not what happened.
That's why I'm late coming back, because I just got the same tutorial he gave you.
He didn't give me a tutorial. All he said was you can make all kinds of adjustments with that $800 controller.
Yeah, I know. That thing was incredible.
It's nuts what you can do with these cars.
He says it's automatically... I stand a little corrected on the brake thing. When you let off the throttle, it's an automatic 30% brake. And then you can push it forward on that trigger, which is full brake.
See, I didn't
So
get
there's
all
an automatic
this.
30% brake.
I'm
sharing with you, so you've got the same information I have.
Okay. All right.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I got you.
There are so many people here. There's nowhere to park outside. It's freaking crazy around here.
Larry Baker hits us up on the Swears Trucking chat.
Hey, Larry.
And says, I got hit by Vitale's buggy once. I won't stand anywhere near the big track when he's on it.
Whoa, Endo. And it kept going.
That car just did about five cartwheels.
Look at the dance the guy's doing out there.
Yeah.
What kind of dance do you call that?
I don't want to say it on the air.
I was going to say something, too. All right.
We just watched a car do about 5 cartwheels, land on its wheels and tires, and take off and not miss a beat.
Down the long straight stretch.
I think that you and I are probably going to be more like that car.
I'm not going to be any good at this.
I'm not either. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm actually scared of making a fool out of me. You know what? 9 o'clock, these people are still going to be here watching us.
Yeah, that's the what I'm.
That's
not
the worst
happy
part about it.
So
Novice.
Baker says you can easily spend as much money on those RC cars as a real race car.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe it when you're talking about the level of competition these guys have.
$800 controller? What the
But
hell?
look, you can adjust the steering and I mean,
Make
everything.
it progressive, make it aggressive.
Yeah, exponential.
Exponentially, yeah.
Exponential was the word that I heard.
What does that mean?
I have no idea. I don't
We're
know
a couple
any
idiots
words
going to
with
go
the
try to drive these high-dollar cars. They're going to give us the top-of-the-line cars to run? Why would they do that?
That is brave.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, that's like saying, "Hey, look, we're going to have an announcers race, and we're going to let you use Rob May and John Duty's car."
You're right.
Not a good idea.
Oh, why not? That would be fun. Rob, can we do that? Rob, you listening?
Dude. I would not take that offer.
Oh, I wouldn't
Not
run
me.
hard. I'd just go out there and run. That would be fun.
Because if I got in the car, I'd want to go.
Well, like we were talking right before the break there, you let somebody run a race, and God, next thing you know, they're an owner.
I know it.
That's the way it was with me anyway.
Yeah, it's.
I hope it's nothing that I get hooked on. I don't think I can afford that right now.
Oh, man.
And you definitely can't. You're going to be married. You won't be able to afford anything.
That's coming up in 18 days.
Yeah.
Today's the 13th?
Oh, my gosh.
17 days.
You lost a day. Imagine if you were a day late.
Oh, that'd be bad.
That would be bad, Corey.
You'd be going to my funeral instead of a wedding.
Same thing, isn't it?
Hear that, Sandy?
No, I'm kidding.
Crazy.
Look at how he's walking on this ramp, and it's not even firm. That's weird. It's crazy. Did you see how they walk on this thing right
yeah,
here?
and I'm trying to watch you think about what you're trying to say.
That's funny in itself, huh?
Oh my gosh! Saturday night coming up. What do we have on the
We
card?
have the Shriners Cup.
Mid-season championship as well.
That's right.
Now, one other race that means a lot to us personally is the Shriners Cup because
That's
of
right.
our involvement with Shriners and Buzz Mitchell and the Tangent Mafia, and we did the Shriners victory visit this year. And do you know what happened at this race last year? Do you remember what happened? Our fundraiser we did. You remember what we did for a fundraiser when we auctioned off the trophy? The Shriners Cup trophy that was left over? Remember how much money we got for that? We auctioned that trophy off last year, and we got $3,000 that we raised for Shriners. My goal is to beat that this year.
And do you know what we're auctioning off this year?
We are auctioning off another trophy created by Jeff Hansen. Okay,
That's right.
These are not trophies; these truly are works of art. The time that goes into these. I
do remember that now. I remember meeting Buzz out in the parking lot and asking if I could help him carry him in. And there was some heavy metal there.
Yes, those trophies were like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I swear they were huge. But the thing about it is, the funny part about that auction was when we auctioned that off, we started bidding at $100, not having any idea we were getting into. We had a full-on bidding war that ended up between two gentlemen bidding against each other. We got it up to $3,000 when the final bid came in and the other guy stepped out, only to find out the two men bidding against each other were father and son.
You know what? I'm just realizing why I do not recall this. I'm like, how come I don't remember all this? I was out in the pits.
You were in the pit area.
I'm like, yeah, okay. So I got a good excuse.
We had a father and son bidding against each other to raise money for Shriners. We bid that trophy off at $3,000. We are going to beat. These are one-of-a-kind trophies. These aren't something that are, these aren't plastic. These aren't something, that you see on it. These are one-of-a-kind works of art by Jeff Hansen. We're going to raise some money for the Shriners and help out some families in need that, like we did last year. And
for our local Shriners.
Right, and it goes to the Lynn County Shriners. A lot of that goes to the transportation funds for families that don't have a way to get to the hospital. This funds goes towards that.
And a place to stay when they're there. And
Right. Well, and here's something I'm pretty proud of, Warren. And I know we've kind of mentioned this before, but last year for the Lynn County Shriners, we were the number one fundraisers.
Yeah.
Willamette Speedway, and in conjunction with us and Willamette Speedway, and we raised more money for the Lynn County Shriners than anybody else.
That's awesome.
Do you know how much money we raised last year?
I've heard the number and I don't recall. How much?
$8,500.
Buzz and I were talking about that just the other night.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty proud of that. So our goal this year is to beat that number for 2017, and we want a lot of that came off that trophy.
Yeah.
We're going to try to beat that again this year, and we've got a few days to promote that, and we'll get a picture of that trophy from Jeff Hansen that we're going to put up for bidding. But that is something I know that it means a lot to me, is to be able to donate to an organization like Shriners that help kids that cannot afford medical attention.
Right, right.
Whether it's for x-rays or transportation or wheelchairs or, everything.
And meeting some of those people up there when we went and did the Shriners
Awesome
tour.
people.
And it just makes it all come full circle. It's just such a cool thing. Our racing community it really needs to applaud themselves, because
they're the best.
They are the best. They support all these cancer funds, the Shriners funds, and they help us support all that. And we get to look good by presenting the money, but it's actually our racing community fellowship that does it. It's so cool.
Yeah,
and I'm so proud to be a part of it.
Absolutely, honored, proud.
Yeah,
it's a neat deal to get to work with people like Shriners and Buzz and Pam Mitchell, the whole Tangent Mafia, and the other people that did the victory visit. There were so many people that made that thing happen, and there were a couple little kids that got stars in their eyes that day. And,
yeah.
That was a neat deal, and we are going to do our best to beat that $3,000 this year. I know that's setting our sights high, but we don't set them low here.
That's right.
We're going to do it, and we're going to go all out and do it right. And cars upside down.
So many good causes, that put together through the Speedway that raise so much money for charities in need. It's a warm feeling.
It is. It really is. And,
honored. I think honored is the best word.
It's the only one I can really think of.
Yeah.
To say how you feel about a situation.
To summarize
like
it.
That. We're going to have a huge victory visit next year. It was so big the first year, this last winter, we had to break it up in two groups and tour the hospital in separate groups.
And one van got lost.
I know. I was in that
van. So was I.
Yeah.
Ended up doing the Portland Zoo
We
tour.
We did a tour. But, again, it's something else that made that visit, a lot of fun. But so, guys, think about it. Everybody that's listening, we will be at Willamette Speedway this Saturday, calling the Shriners Cup Mid-Season Championship. We're going to have the big trophy to auction off from Jeff Hansen.
Ooh.
And the goal is 3,000 plus. We want to beat the 3,000 we set last year with the trophy. And
well, that'd be nice. We certainly can't count on that, but it sure is. It's
and we're not going to count on it, but it's good to have goals.
It is.
I'm going to set it very, very high this year, and I'm shooting for a minimum of $3,000. We got $500 for the helmet last week that went to Make-A-Wish.
Right, that was cool.
Yeah, get to help that foundation out and help some more kids, and that's the cool part. These kids that get to have a wish, have something good happen for them in a time of, really a time of despair when they feel like they're beat.
Yeah, and it's while you're talking about that, I'm reminiscing last night at Willamette Speedway. Steve Moore's wife,
Andrea,
had on a scarf, a breast cancer survivor scarf, and she asked for any other women in the grandstands that were breast cancer survivors, and her being one herself, this lady down below Buzz Mitchell in that area stood up and held her hand up and come down and met Andrea, and Andrea gave her that scarf and a pin and a ribbon.
Awesome.
And that was another kind of a silent moment that is just, there's people out there that need these things, and we put all these charities and stuff up and try to help them out, and it's moments like those that really warm your heart and say, this is why we do this, and that was such a cool moment when she gave that away.
That's neat.
Yeah.
That is neat. And Jordan McDonald hits us up here on the Swears Truck and Chat line, says Shriner is one of the best places to be. They paid for all my surgery and prosthetics till I was 21.
So he was a Shriner's kid.
He was.
I'll be darned.
Jordan's story. He's got the prosthetic leg, and he's a racer, and he's got the Thrive to Drive deal, and pretty cool to hear him chime in on that, that experience, and back us up on that. And not that it needs to be backed up. We know that the organization is fantastic for what it does for kids, and to have Jordan, a member of our race family, and just come on and say, hey, look, it was